Hi, Kitchen Kings and Queens. All right, we are back and we are going to make breakfast part deux. Okay, so I'm going to use the same pan. I'm going to use some of my reserved bacon grease to fry my eggs. And this, unlike yesterday, the reason why it kind of sticked and um, was, not working out so well is because the bacon grease that was left in the pan, and I mentioned this in the video, it had all the solids of the bacon, like the little bits that stuck, which is just basically sugars and um, solids like that. So this is just the pure, what you would call lard. Um, I mean, it's lard, but it's not exactly the lard that uh, you get in a store. Those are from different parts of the pig. So I'm gonna reheat my potatoes just by throwing them on there and just crisping them up. Okay. And I think I may regret this today because I am on my day off. I'm going with my parents. We're going on a little road trip to Lancaster to do some thrifting out there in Lancaster County. There are so many amazing thrift stores. I have a whole route plan, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I think I don't know. I can't decide whether I want one egg or two eggs. Um, I mean, I want two eggs, but the reason why I say regretting, we're going to a smorgasbord out there called Diener's, which is like a more Amish one than the Shady Maple, which is what we normally go to. Um, okay, so I'm gonna make two eggs um, because we got a lot of thrifting to do. So okay, so there's our eggs and our hash browns, and I'm going to just cut our egg here, and then I'm going to flip it because I like my eggs over easy. Um, and in Pennsylvania, we call them dippy eggs because you can dip into the yolk. So in Pennsylvania, we call these dippy eggs, especially in Philadelphia. Um, so we got one dippy egg and one broken egg, I guess. But that's okay. They're going to be good. So I'm just going to take the eggs off now, because that's good for me. And then I'm going to crisp up these potatoes. Okay. And see there, because that other pan had so much texture, it was a lot harder to get like a crisp on them because of that armor steel at the bottom. So this will just kind of give me the ability to get a little bit crispier on the bottom. Okay. And again, it's this pan um, is this is what the seasoning does. So you just kind of keep it so that it gets nice and smooth. Um, And carbon steel's great for that because, like I mentioned yesterday, it's a very smooth surface. Okay, so that results in uh, a very non-porous. So it just allows for better non-stick properties. So I'm just putting on some seasoning salt. This is just Lawry's seasoning salt. My mom got me this very cool. It was vintage. It's from Arby's, which is one of my favorite. It actually is my favorite fast food place. That my students make fun of me for whatever reason. The young people hate Arby's, but I think it's one of the best fast food places that are around. But they don't like it. So me and my friend Bobby, when we have lunch, we go like once a year to the Arby's nearby at our near our school, and we have our little lunch date, and then uh, we do that like once or twice a year, usually around Christmas time, just to kind of give us a little break from the little darlings at school. We just need to get out. Um, and it's funny, both of our moms love Arby's too. And whenever we go thrifting there with our moms, they always want to go to that Arby's too. So we just have a lot of overlap in our lives, which is fun to be able to talk about. In fact, speaking of eggs, Bobby's mom also has chicken, and she grows some amazing eggs. I'm going to just throw the bacon on there just to heat it up. It's already cooked from yesterday, but you just want to crisp it up. So, yeah, so I had to buy some eggs from her. Usually I get my eggs at a farm. It's a farm stand. I've mentioned it before. It's called the Dutch Cupboard, and they really have some great deals on eggs, and they also have really quality eggs that they have those deals on because the actual egg farm is right across the street. So they get the overstock from that farm or from that eggplant right there. So it's very, very, very good quality. Okay. So that's breakfast part deux, and we'll come back and we'll try it with some of the fresh bread that I made yesterday. Okay, Kitchen Kings and Queens, we are back, and I am going to try this second version of my eggs. So here's the bread I made, and this is from the bread machine. So there's a whole video on that recipe. That bread, man, I can't wait to try it as toast. But as bread, it was just the most perfect bread. So if you're making sandwiches, and I think I'm going to since I have some bread now, I think I'm going to make a chicken salad sandwich this week, maybe an egg salad sandwich, um, just some ideas for sandwiches that you can make with this bread. Um, the home fries came out nice and crispy. The bacon, of course, is good, and the eggs are just perfect for the way I like it. So this is why in Philly we call them dippy eggs, because you could take the toast and you could dip it into the yolk. So in diners in Philly, around the area, you have dippy eggs. Those are eggs that are over easy. Or sunny side up eggs, I guess, could also be dippy eggs. But My grandfather, whose house this was, um, whenever we would come over, he would make like a soft boiled egg, and he would take the toast and cut it into strips and make them into soldiers, and that was usually our breakfast that we would have. So that's why I like those eggs, because I like to really be able to taste the yolk, and I don't like the crispy burnt part of the egg white on the like a fried egg. So I like my eggs nice and tender and nice and yolky. So there's our home fry. Very good. That seasoning salt really takes it over the edge. The egg here is just delicious. That yolk is just perfect. Oh my gosh. I have my French president butter on the toast. This is just a perfect breakfast. Okay. So I'm wearing my gift, my Valentine's gift. I have the best principal in the world. She gave us these really nice heavy duty sweatshirts that have nice pockets. She's always taking care of us. She gave us a nice soul food meal she brought for us for Black History Month, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. So I'm just very lucky, and I hope you have a good week. I hope I find lots of treasures. If I find anything really good, like my what we did in the other episode, the quick peel, you can best believe that I'll be showcasing it. In fact, I think I might start doing a little secondary segment on thrift store finds, just kind of going over some of the things I find, and maybe doing uh, like a little guess that item kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I think that might be a fun way for me to showcase my collection a little bit more, and maybe in like a little bit of a drip and drab way as opposed to focusing on one topic. So we'll see how that goes. But bye for now, Kitchen Kings.